Hello beautiful and welcome back to my channel and welcome to this video where we are going to go through the new collaboration between Clionadh Cosmetics and Emily Violet Marie. I am so excited. I feel like I've known about this collection for so long, and I'm just so happy that it's finally here. We've been seeing some sneak peeks and now we're able to dive into the collection. I'm going to show you all the pieces. I'm going to use it on my eyes and on my face, and we're going to see if this is the normal good Clionadh quality and just what this collection is all about. And if you haven't been before, if this is your first video here, hello, my name is Angie. I am such a lover of beauty makeup. I love everything beauty makeup related, especially love indie makeup and especially love colorful makeup. So this collection is definitely ticking both of those boxes. So if you want to see more of that, don't forget to subscribe because I upload 5 videos a week. I'm not 100% sure when I'm putting this video up. If this is a bonus video, maybe you can like give it a thumbs up for putting up an extra video, because it depends on my mood if I'm putting this up earlier or not. I have been a viewer of Emily for years. She has not been that active on YouTube lately, but she has an amazing, bubbly, positive personality, and her YouTube videos were always so entertaining to watch. I haven't seen that many uploads from her lately, but Lord knows that these past years have been stressful for all of us, so I don't blame her for taking a step back. I know that this collection has been in the works for a really long time, and I know that Emily had a series on her channel where she was basically doing makeup I wish existed, or like my dream palettes or dream collections. And if I have gotten my information correctly, I think that this idea came from one of her videos. Clionadh saw it and they're like, do you want to do this? And I feel like, because I don't want to say this in the wrong way, but Emily Violet Marie is a pretty small YouTuber. And even though she's an amazing YouTuber and her videos are very entertaining and very well done, I feel like some people will say, how does a YouTuber that's that small get a collab? And I think of it in the other way. It really honors Clionadh that they said, we like your idea, let's do it together, instead of just stealing it. And I love that about this collab. Clionadh saw this idea, they contacted Emily, and now they're doing the collab together, and I love it. I think that that shows the integrity of Clionadh as a brand, and it also shows the creativity and the amazing person that Emily is, that she was able to have these amazing products made. Let's look at what this collection is. There is a little pouch. This is like dragon fruit inspired. I've never had dragon fruit. Am I missing out? Do I need to try it? Is that one of those things I should put on my list? Let me know. But there's a little pouch. It has the Clionadh emblem and all the details. Like there is like pockets here to put your makeup, and it has like this is like this is how a dragon fruit looks on the inside, right? So this is the outside, and this is correct. I'm not making this up, right? And there's also a brush set. Let me show you how these brushes look up, like a little up closer. These are the colors of the theming of this palette. There is one like highlighter brush. Emily was always big on really glowy multi-chrome, like duochrome highlighters, and you will see that in a bit. And then there is 5 different eye brushes. I think that this set looks really stunning. We're definitely going to be trying these out. I got these brushes in this little brush tube, which basically says Dragon Fruit brushes 6-piece set, and it says Clionadh Cosmetics and Emily Violet Marie. And this is also a dragon fruit, and look, details. You're impressed with the details. I know you're impressed with the details. There are also 2 nail polishes in this like launch, and I don't think they've ever had nail polishes. There is one that is called Pitaya and one that is called Dragontini. They're both pink based. One has like a green gold shift and one has like a blue purple shift. I am actually wearing this on my toes. Won't be showing you. Did you know that when I was modeling back in the days, that was one of my biggest requests from weirdos on the internet, if I could sell them pictures of my feet. I have very small feet and I have very high arches. I could have made a fortune selling feet pictures. I'm just letting you know. But these polishes are really beautiful. I was able to make a really even, nice coat on my nails with just 2 layers. It was easy to work with, dried pretty nicely, and yeah, it looks nice on my feet. You're gonna have to take my word for it. I also know that I personally am not the biggest fan of, I love pink cheeks. Not so much like maybe matte pink blushes, but I love pink cheeks and I love pink eyeshadow. I don't really like pink nail polishes, pink lips, pink clothes, pink interior designs, pink cars, pink anything. I'm very like selective when it comes to pink. So even though I think the quality is beautiful, I don't know how much use I'm gonna get out of these two, mainly because of my preferences. Then there are, let me show you the boxes as well, because these come in really nice boxes. These are the highlighters. These are the Fruitlighters. Oh, that's really good. I feel like I've heard that before from another brand. I feel like that's not the first time I hear it. And again, details. It's in the details. So these are pink plastic packaging that has the highlighters on the inside. One of mine came a little broken, which was the one that's called Tropico. That is like a pink to a golden. It's like a, what is this? But it's like, it has a strong peach shift, but also like almost like a green gold with a pink base. And then the other one, this one is called Pitaya, same as the nail polish. And I think that this is the shade that's like in the nail polish, if I'm not totally mistaken. This has like a pink, more pink plummy base. And then there is a bright violet to like a green shift. These are very, very cool. So we're definitely gonna try that out on my face. And then there is the palette. This palette is stunning. Same here, packaging, details, it's in the details. This is a dragon fruit palette. This is heavy plastic packaging. It has a click closure. That is the backside. I want to show you the backside before I show you like the actual palette. It is like an almost bright, like iridescent fuchsia pink. It's actually kind of cool. And inside in the palette, there is small shadows and there are two bigger shadows. And I'm guessing that these two bigger shadows can be used as highlighters as well. Or maybe these are shadows that she uses more of and therefore she wanted them in bigger pans. This palette does not contain any mattes. All of these are either shimmer metallics or like duochrome / multichromes, which I feel is what Clionadh is known for. But I also will say, and this is just a personal opinion, I have tried a lot of Clionadh. Even before they had the stained glass collection, I've tried a lot of Clionadh. They make really nice matte eyeshadows. And I am a little bit surprised that they didn't take advantage of the fact that Clionadh has a nice matte formula, so that they could maybe introduce the matte formula to more buyers. Because I feel like people are waiting for a palette from Clionadh, and I am a little bit surprised that they didn't do maybe like an Adept Cosmetics and threw in like 2 or 3 mattes just to show that they have a good matte formula and that they can formulate mattes, because I know that they can. Still, it's a really fun color story. It is a pink and green color story. You all know that I love that because I did a palette like that. So I think what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna mix this with my palette. The swatches that you saw, by the way, are made with a swatch stencil. I don't usually show swatches like that, but I was taking Instagram pictures, so I thought I might as well just, you know, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, because I didn't want to wash them off and do new ones. But I did do them with a swatch stencil, but just know I didn't do a primer or a glitter primer or anything like that. It's just on bare skin. Just did a swatch stencil to make them look a little neater for an Instagram photo. Just wanted to let you know, and that's why I did it like I did. But yeah, let's dig in. I don't have any information about prices or anything like that. I know that this is releasing fairly soon. I will link everything and put all the details that I can. I will update the description box when I find details about pricing as well in the description box. So check the description box for all the things that are on my face right now, all the things that I'm going to be wearing and using, everything about this collection, links to like my merch, my vlog channel, all of that in the description box. I do have a non-affiliated code with Clionadh. It is Angelica 10, I think. Don't know if that will be working on any of these things, but it does work on Clionadh, but not on the stained glass items. I also have a favorite set with Clionadh. I don't know if they're going to be restocking that, but don't forget to check out the other things that Clionadh has as well. And yeah, I like the things from Clionadh that I've tried that is not stained glass as well. So let's not forget that they're actually really good at those things as well. Let me zoom in and let's start with the highlighter. Okay, I did set my face with powders. I'm gonna use some Fix Plus just by MAC, just to have something that the highlighter can stick to. Whew. Because I did do my makeup quite some time ago. This has been on for quite some time. Can I say I was skeptical about this new Sarah foundation? But it's growing on me. It's so beautiful. So I just wanted to use a little Fix Plus. I'm gonna use this Tropico, I think, because I think the other one will be maybe a little bit too much for me. I don't have a blush either, because I thought that maybe we could just pull this down a little bit. Okay. Clionadh also has a super good highlighter formula that is called the Aftershock highlighters. Those are so good. I actually did declutter mine out of my collection, not because they were bad, but because they were getting to be a little bit old, so they dried out a little bit. I had them for years and years and years. They are an incredible duochrome highlighter formula. Okay, this looks really nice. I mean, I can't see it here, but it is showing up pretty like goldy peach here. Okay. That is really pretty. Really pretty. I don't know if this is going to show a cast on a fair skin tone. I would say light to medium. That's at least the foundation shades that I buy. So it doesn't show a cast on me, but I can't really answer for other skin tones. I know that my friend Karen Harris has gotten this collection and she is a tan, so check out how it looks on her. And I'm fairly sure that Amy Loves Makeup will probably be reviewing this as well, and she's very fair. I met both of these ladies in real life, so I know this. So check out her review as well if you want to see how it looks on a fair skin tone, just to see how it looks on other skin tones, because sometimes it's really hard to know, especially with highlighters. Okay, I'm gonna use some eye primer. I'm gonna use this one again. This is gonna be the third day in a row that I'm using the About Face new primer. I was so skeptical about this eye primer because I thought it was gonna be bad. But you know what? I take back everything. This eye primer rocks. I really like it. It looks like it's gonna be a greasy mess that's not gonna make your shadows last or pop. But yeah, this is what the Melt Grip Primer wished that it was, but just isn't. So I'm going to be using my palette for mattes. This is the Hella palette, a collaboration between me and Oden's Eye. Mine is fairly well used. So I think we are going to do some really pink out here, because when I was swatching these shades, there was a couple of shades that I was like, oh, I really, really want to put that. Like this one, Exotic, it was so pretty. We're definitely doing that on the outer part of the lid. I want to do both the greens, and I really like this Fruit Fizz as well. So I'm thinking, well, let's use as many of these as possible. That's what I'm thinking. Let me just speed, like let me put on some music and let's speed through the mattes, because you've seen me use this palette so many times. It is still available. It is, like I've said, the last restock. We did have quite a big restock though, so I think there are still some units left. I will link it down below. I think, oh yeah, they're having that spring promotion with the palette now, where you can buy the palette for the original price and you will get a mystery box with 2 more items and free shipping. And there's also other mystery box on the site that you can use my discount code Angelica with as well. My dog is itching, so I will leave info about that down below as well, in case you were interested in this palette or Oden's Eye as a whole. So I will leave info about that below. Now let me just speed through this. Okay, so I think that I am done with the mattes. I'm not gonna be spending too much time trying to perfect it. It is good enough. I have been using the Hella, the Goddess, the Soot, and then the Underworld, so I don't say wrong. The Underworld, the greenish, like yellowy, well, yellowy green. I've been using those just to get a foundation to work with the shades. I am gonna start with Exotic. I'm gonna put Exotic, Fruit Fizz, and this yellowy green that's called Karasei. Oh, well, I have never seen that word before in my life. I honestly don't even know what that means. What does it mean? I don't know. But I'm putting on Exotic. I am gonna spray it though, because I don't want fallout and I want to be precise. Just spray my lamp as well. So I'm gonna put that out here. Ooh, this is such a nice brush for like this kind of application because it has a little give to it. Ooh. Oh, this brush is so nice. Yeah, this color is exactly what I thought it was gonna be. Oh yeah, this shadow is exactly what I wanted. It's like a plum burgundy, almost. It's stunning. It's stunning. It's like a fine wine. I love this shade so much. Yeah, I swatched this and I was like, ooh, this shade has potential. Potential. So I am gonna blend over this edge a little bit as well. I don't care if I get some shimmer in the crease. I just don't want to build my entire look around shimmers. That's not my thing. Okay, I'm gonna use the other side. I'm gonna clean it a little bit. I have my Sigma switch in front of me. I'm gonna clean it a little bit and I'm gonna do the Fruit Fizz, which is this like orange almost to gold, because I think that this will be, if I put this in the middle here, I think this will be perfect in between this shadow and the green, because it is like a orangey like peach base and then this like lime green shift. These are really interesting shimmer shades. Yeah, if you wanted to complement your collection with some fun, interesting, like fruity, summery shimmer shades, this could definitely be for you. Wow, that is so pretty. Oh, I love that. Okay, I love that. I'm gonna take this smaller brush now, and I'm gonna take the one that I cannot pronounce. It is the green that's in the corner, that's like a little warmer. Oh, I'm picking up way too much. Calm down there. I'm gonna spray that, and I'm gonna put that on the inner part. That's really pretty. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I'm gonna use the other green on the lower lash line, the one that's like a little bit more cool tone, so we can have like. I want to sample as many of the, I want to sample as many of the shades as possible. Okay, so this is the more cool tone, like almost neon pea green. It's called Dragonfly. Oh, I should probably have put moss here instead. It would have worked better with this green, but here we are. I think I'm gonna use a little bit of this Fruit Fizz just to blend these together here as well. Oh, I got some fallout. I didn't spray this, so that's probably why. I'm just gonna to bridge in between these shades. It makes sense. Didn't have any problems getting rid of that. I'm gonna take the same small brush. I'm cleaning that off on my Sigma switch again, and I think I'm gonna do bubbles. This like super light one here. Oh, it's very soft. It's picking up like, it is picking up like a multi-chrome, let me tell you that. So I have it on the brush. I am gonna spray it. And let's put a little of that in my inner corners, and then we can like finish this look up. Oh, that's very, very brightening. The look is done and I am loving it. I'm feeling very summery, very bright. Do you want to go out and get an ice cream? Tesla is unbothered with the suggestion of ice cream. I think that this looks so... Is this the perfect companion palette to my palette? Maybe. Even more fun shimmer colors. Oh, I'm feeling super pretty. I'm feeling super energized. I really, really enjoy these things, and I really am so proud of both. Like, I feel like not that they need this from me, but I am so proud of both of them for creating something that is so true to both of their aesthetics and just pulling it off like this. The brushes are beautiful, the highlighter is beautiful, the palette, the nail polishes, even though the nail polishes isn't like 100% what I will be wearing, I still think the quality is beautiful, and they just had a vision and they went with it, and I like all of it. And I also am very excited about, I feel like this is chapter, okay, Clionadh had a chapter 1, a chapter 2 with the stained glass, and I feel like this is chapter 3. Just them showing that they can do more, that they can do collections, that they can do palettes, and I am excited to see what else is coming up. I will link all the things that I can down below. I will link to Clionadh's website. I will also link to Emily Violet Marie. Don't forget to check her out. And that was everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you again. It depends on when this video is coming up, but either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Let's just put it like that, because I upload a lot and I love YouTube. Bye!